This tutorial will show you how to easily use the Pilot Central Resource Organizer to build your own easy-to-find link library. We are currently using the Google Chrome browser open to the Pilot Central homepage, but most any browser can be used. First, let's get to the resource page. If you have not yet signed in, click on the Resources tab in the top right menu and enter your credentials. You will then see the Resources page open. If you are already signed in, just click on the Resources tab and the page will open. As you can see, we basically get a blank page with a white background and the menu Add Edit, Categories, Resources, Help, and Video Tutorial. We're going to add our first category, Airplanes I Might Buy. So let's click on Categories and add and enter Airplanes I Might Buy. And we'll save it. As you can see, we have created our first category on our resource page. We'll now close the Category Manage window. Now we want to add some specific links to the category that we just created. Click on Resources and the Add Resources window pops up. In this setting, we want to add certain products of Piper and Cessna that we are interested in. Under the category name, you see the four most popular search engines. You can use the one you're most familiar with. We will use Google by clicking on the name. We will now search for Piper. And we see Piper Aircraft here, and we'll open that up. The aircraft that Piper we're interested in is the Seneca 5. So we'll open up the Seneca 5 page. Now this is the page I want to refer to frequently as I make my decision about which plane I want to buy. So now I'm going to grab the icon in the URL link and I'm going to move it up to the Pilot Central tab, and you can see that Pilot Central opens. I will now simply drag down to the link box in the Add Resources window, and you can see it adds the link. I will now give it the description Piper Seneca and add that. Now you can see that the first resource under Airplanes I Might Buy is going to be the Piper Seneca. Now I'm also interested in the Cessna Corvallis. So what I'll do now is close that window. I'll use a different search engine this time. I'm going to go to Cessna Aircraft, which just happens to be there. And I'm going to click on single engine airplanes under Cessna Aircraft Company. This is just a regular search engine. Here I find the Corvallis, and I'll click on that. And this is the window for the Cessna that I want to refer to frequently. So basically I'll do the same thing. I'm going to grab the icon with the left mouse button and move up to Pilot Central. It opens the Pilot Central link, and then we just drag it, holding that left mouse button, into the link window. When we release it, up pops the link. And then we're going to label this one Cessna Corvallis. And we'll add it. Now we have two links. Let's close that window. Let's check and see if they work. First one we looked for was the Piper Seneca. So if we come here and click on it, it goes straight to the window that we want our information with. Close that one, and we'll check the Cessna one. And there it opens the Cessna Corvallis window. So we've now created a category with the first two resources that we're interested in. Okay, let's add another category. I'm a Robinson helicopter owner, and I want to keep up with their latest publications. So I'm going to go into categories, and I'm going to add Robinson helicopter. And I'll save it. And now our second link is opened up. Now we have to click on it to make that the active link. The active category, rather. Alright, now let's go and find the publications under Robinson Helicopter. So we close our Manage Categories window, and we click on our resources, and it opens the resources window. We select a browser, and here I'm going to put Robinson Helicopter Company. And again, we just happen to have it handy. We'll open up Robinson's homepage, and we'll go into their publications, current status. Now this page, as you can see, gives the current status of all the Robinson publications for their different helicopters. So what I'm going to do is, once again, grab the icon with the left mouse button, drag it to my Pilot Central tab, and then back down to the link window. And then I'm going to put in the description Robinson Publications. And we'll add that. We can close that window now. So we'll click on that, and we go straight to the publications page. So we're building our database of links that we want to keep handy all the time. Now, like I said, this is the Chrome browser, and what we're going to do is use a different browser now, which is Internet Explorer. Internet Explorer and Safari pretty much act the same way. So let's close out the Chrome browser, and we're going to open Internet Explorer. And we're going to go to Pilot Central. We're going to click on our resources page to go directly to resources. We have to sign in again because we opened up in a new browser. And you can see here's the ones we just added in the Chrome browser. We're now in Internet Explorer. Now I'm going to add another resource in airplanes I might buy. I'm interested in also the Baron, I found out, from Beechcraft. So once again, I'm going to click Resources. I'm going to use Google and search for Beech Aircraft. And we see Beechcraft Home. Under Beechcraft, I'm going to look at the Baron. So this is the link on the Beech Baron that I want to keep handy as I compare the aircraft I'm interested in buying. So what's different about the Internet Explorer browser is I'll have to left click in the window, right click and copy, and then I'll click on my Pilot Central browser, and I'll simply paste that link into the Add Resources link window. And now I will type in here Beech Baron and add it. So now I have a third link that I might want to refer to frequently as I decide which airplane I'm interested in buying. It's a very simple, easy to use accordion system. If you are an instructor, a flight surgeon, an examiner, a mechanic, or just an aviation pilot that's interested in different things, this is where you want to keep your links that are very frequently used by you, very close to you, and handy all the time.